Hola, thank you for joining me at this moment and at this time. I'm so happy that you have returned. This is the Sacred Chakra Spiral Part 2, and I'm just going to dive right in. If you get a moment, go to the first part, and so happy and so honored you're here. This is Astral Light. I'm Astral Light. This is my lighthouse, and it's your lighthouse. So let's just dive right in. I'm gonna put my glasses on, gonna open up the energy flow with the little singing bell. I'm gonna bring in the angels, the ancestors, all of our guides, all of our loved ones. I am you, you are me. I'm gonna say ahead of time. There we go. I was just gonna introduce Waka. Waka's a lovely parrot that lives in the jungle casa. Um, I hear a lot of background noise from the river that's below me, which is beautiful. It's not noise, it's a beautiful sound. And I will talk very loud so that you could hear me. I don't have a mic or anything. And there is a school ground that is behind me, right below me, should I say, in front of me. So I hope I'm talking loud enough that you will hear the lovely messages and everything resonates with your heart. This is the Sacred Chakra Spiral where I will walk through all of your 7 chakras, the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plex. I skip the heart and go right to the third eye and to the crown, and then I integrate all of the beautiful rainbow of chakras to the heart where I sit. And I encourage you to sit there daily to receive messages and speak from your heart and be in your heart. So this is where all of this has come, and all of the messages that came February the 5th. When I did the first video, I will say the second part is where I will read the messages from the cards. So I hope you can see these cards, and I will just say a lot of my intuitive reading that I did ahead of time in the first video, I should say in the very first video, that please revisit that video so you will hear more of that channeling. This video, I'm going to just do more of the reading. It's so hard for me not to tap in and do, I call it my commentary as I read, but I will walk toward maybe saving some of that for the last, for the end. If there's something intuitive that channels through me, if I just have to say it, I just will. I just will. Okay, so, and thank you once again for being here. And please subscribe to my channel. And let's just dive in. So, the first card for the root chakra, which is a beautiful bright red, and it was transcend. And it said, you surpass your goals and your expectations. Oh, the beautiful fans. It's a beautiful color. You surpass, transcend. That is such an amazing, amazing word. It says everything. You can see the bird and all the feathers. It looks like those are bubbles, lovely bubbles. Transcend. So I only received in this lovely deck of cards, I only received this pamphlet. So I don't know if there's a book that goes along with this, but I will discover it if there is. So let's go with this is a goddess card. So it comes with the 4 categories. And so let me read the goddess category. It is designed to give you access to deeper emotions, both personally and in relationships. The goddess card walks in love, kindness, and truth. They provide guidance in the exploration of love and all the wonders that your heart has to offer. The goddess card can help heal any hurts and release a person from past bonds. Allow your feelings to come forth as you read the goddess card. Be open to her and the people around you. So resonates with that. That is, your root chakras, your grounding. That is your inner, your freedom, your curiosity. You're planting some roots and planting some roots from the seeds that were planted deep within you and your inner knowing. And I like to say this beautiful card, it has a 5, and look at there, number 5, there's a heart, and the number 5, that's freedom, curiosity, and change. Curiosity and change. And that is so what's happening at this moment in time. I'm meeting a lot of people that are walking toward freedom. They're curious about how, not knowing how they're going to do things, but there's this curiosity that's like built up within them, and they're like stepping into their transcending. If I had to think of that, I don't have to think of a word. That the card says it all. We are transcending. So let's move to the sacral. That is the beautiful. That is where life is. That is such a beautiful. The gift within us. That's your enthusiasm. Your sacral is like an orange color of the room. So I'm gonna show you the card, the creative no. And you notice how I stress the word no, and you notice how I love it said it the word creative no. I love it how it's put it in such a different type fonts, typefacing fonts. No, sometimes we hate to say no to others. And when we do, it's in jeopardy of maybe something we needed to say no about, and we're not sure how to actually phrase it and kindly say no, compassionately say no. But if we don't do that, creative no, find a way to say no when you need to say no, you're only you're only hurting yourself. That I know from experience. So I'm going to go ahead and read. Do you find it difficulty? Do you find it, and I'm going to just put this back up again so you can see that picture, and I'll read a little bit and I'll take it down. Do you find it difficulty to get the respect and acknowledgement that you want and deserve? Are you in a power struggle with authority figures, or do you feel as though others are trying to control you? Are you pushed past your limits and filled with resentment? Your soul is alerting you to the need to break out of this pattern of frustration once and for all by assuming authority over your life as a divine being. That's so deep. This can only be done by setting clear limitations and learning to say no. All difficulties you face are directly connected to being unable to comfortably set your limits. Oh, that is so true. So your soul's purpose right now is to be the true authority to your life by being absolutely clear and responsible and establishing boundaries. Observe how you may be surrendering them by being unclear on what you are and secretly wanting others to define them for you. Oh, that's interesting. Let me read that again. Observe how you may surrender them by being unclear on what they are secretly wanting others to define them for you. Hmm. Especially give up the idea that it's always kinder to say yes. Ooh, that's so deep. There are times when the creative no serves best. However difficult it is to express and defend, be cautious of those who are outwardly accommodating. Ooh, be cautious of those who are outwardly accommodating but inwardly resent. Their overly agreeable energies will backfire later. Better yet, put your agreements with others into writing so that there are fewer ambiguities. Oh my gosh, that is so true. It's like we have to be lawyers as we go down the road. Right? Put it in writing. If it's important and put it in writing. That is so true. So your soul's lesson, recognize what your limits are and communicate them in a loving and consistent way. Be willing to confront others when necessary. Be unpopular if you must in order to maintain your soul's sovereignty and integrity. Your soul's sovereignty and integrity. Those are great words. Learning to say no takes practice. I was just thinking that. And you'll fumble sometimes to being asked yourself how saying no serves you presently, then do it. So deep. Then just do it. Say a creative no because it only serves you, and the others that you are saying no to will learn to respect you. And first of all, you will learn to respect you first. Yeah. First of all. So the 6 is on the card because it's a 15. So we break that down to 6. 6 breaks down to like nurturing and protector and lovers. And number, so if you think about that, nurture yourself before you nurture others. And I'm a big at protecting my heart now more than I used to protect it. And I'm big on nurturing myself. And I say when we start doing that more self love, self nurturing, then we become better lovers, we become better nurturers, and we become better protectors. So I just love that for the sacral. That is the soul speaking to me and you. I am you, you are me, loud and clear. Oh wow. So now let's just move toward the solar plex. And that is the animal card that I chose for the solar plex. And that is number 3, growth. That's your inner messenger, I call it, my inner guide. It's a heart. It's like beats like the drum. It sends me messages whenever I come upon any situation, and it gives me a really easy yes or no, which is so beautiful. And I love it that this card came up. Live joyfully in the present, and that is exactly what I have been saying and feeling and living by that, living that daily, in each moment. I'm learned to do that. It took me 100 years to do that. I mean, a lot of time people used to say when I was in my garden years ago, I was very, in the zone, focus, hocus pocus. I just could be in there for hours. And it just gave me so much love. And now I'm just in this garden. I'm nurturing this garden myself, so that I could be out in the world for hours and be and do for hours. Such a beautiful gift to walk toward that. So the messages for our solar plex, because it's all about that inner outer sight, and the dolphins are so amazing and beautiful. So let's hear the messages. Dolphins orientate from the Lakme and ascend aspects of Sirius and carry the keys and codes of the highest frequency time of Atlantis. Their gift is to pass these into the ocean with joy and lightness so that everyone swimming can receive them. You know how beautiful that is. Despite being highly involved, certain Atlanteans who held the sacred crystal technology have powered the continent. caused its downfall. They were given the opportunity to earn descent by taking dolphin bodies so they can safely store the technology but not use it to but not use it. To watch over them, some angels of Atlantis like dolphin bodies, like all this in karma ended in 2012. Ooh, that's a deep message. Now, all dolphins are wonderful healers. They raise the frequency to people to enable them to restore their own divine perfect health blueprints. Their own perfect health blueprints. They also bring through the gold ray of Christ and a ninth dimension frequency to light up the waters with higher light and teach equal.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shmayo. This is the MeWe Metaphysics and Wellness Fair.
Okay, I gotta learn to use my pause. I have to piece this one again. Okay, so the dolphins, let me just start over. I love that. Now, all dolphins are wonderful healers. They raise the frequency of people to enable them to restore their divine perfect health blueprints. They also bring through the gold ray of Christ as a ninth dimension frequency to light up the waters with higher love and teach echo location. Beautiful. The importance of dolphins is such that an army of sharks, whales, rays, and turtles protect the sacred information they carry. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so the guidance. The wisdom of the dolphin card reminds you that you are special, highly involved being. Throughout your long soul journey, you may not have been faultless. No one has. But that is past. You are now a light barrier carrying sacred geometric keys, codes from this and other universes. Dance and play. Oh, holy moly. I'm just writing that the other day on the Canva. Dance, dance, dance. What do what makes your heart happy. Oh my gosh, I was just saying that. Your task is to lighten up, be joyful and gracious as you spread your wisdom. Bring through the gold ray of Christ and you automatically heal others. Always know that no one is perfect, so keep your heart open with understanding and forgiveness. Love that. Love that. Solar plexus, just speaking so loudly. Yes, yes, and yes. Keep your heart open. No one is perfect. So beautiful. Okay, let's move toward the. I always pass the number 4, which is the heart. I go right to the throat because all of the chakras kind of what they call they weave down to the heart. They migrate, resonate back to the heart, intertwine. So I choose to do the heart last. So I'm going to go right to the throat. And I chose this beautiful. And what card did we choose? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I've been picking this one a lot for myself. You know, I do my own card readings. And this number 22 adds up to 4. Foundation, table, foundation, foundation, foundation. So I love these cards. They're so deep. And look at that face. Look at those eyes. You know, I say everything. You know, we've been on a long journey. You know, we really have. This has been to get to this moment, January, landing into the new year 2023. Now we're like all the way into February. And we've been here, such a beautiful moment now. So I'm going to go ahead and read this lovely message that Orlena Fairchild is the author of these cards. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming into you now or has just recently came. Gently but firmly from the place of knowing, intend to act and take your next step forward. This oracle comes to you with a guidance, particularly about long range or short term development. Sometimes that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance. Although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best, the situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being asked on the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. So true. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrant change or even temporary restrictions and short term. If you even see, if you can't see, excuse me, if you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, I like to say shift, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. This oracle brings you guidance. The situation your current life or particular geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and building a foundation. There you go, number 4, that you will build your strong and centered as your creativity journey unfolds and your life path becomes more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you. For it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. And all that is happening right now is happening to that end. That was very poetic. And all that is happening now is happening to that end. It's so beautiful and so beautiful. You know, I love it that I picked this. This card came for the throat because to me, you know, when you have a knowing, when you feel something and you just kind of sit back and you're knowing, you sit back in yourself, and then when you start hearing your inner voice and hearing your inner thoughts and feelings and emotions, and you know, and then when you start speaking them out loud and you start using your voice to initiate, could that be a good, and ignite, you just have that feeling, that knowing that something is about to come to be. So you start listening to you, okay? And then when you start saying it out loud, that's the magic. That's the magic. So I want to thank the angels for this beautiful message. That it's a deep one. Because I've been saying this for a long time in my spirit for the last year, the last 20 years. I have this knowing. And I just kind of plug along, you know, that turtle energy. I just kind of slow and steady, slow and steady. And there is no race, there is no finish line. I had to discover that for myself. But I had to keep speaking my truth, speaking my dreams. That brought me to this moment now. And I love it that it also entered when she mentioned about happy, mentioned about being happy. When we say all of those things, then that ignites our happy, our passion, our joy. So let's move to the third eye, the mind's eye. Let's move there. And I love the Voyager cards. And I have this beautiful book, and it's so big. It's so in depth, and so each of the cards have a beautiful message. It's a beautiful. This is our pineal. their inner wisdom, and it's their intuitive, and it speaks. It has a way of speaking. Mine's wishes and dances. I can feel it. Um, it opened up about 10 years ago when I started. And then I have to say in 2010 when I did Reiki, when I opened up my Reiki channel, become the Reiki master, and then when I was in Vegas, it really opened. I don't know what was. I just know a lot was going on. I was meeting a lot of spiritual beings, and I was learning how to breathe, and I was learning how to be still in my body, and then I was learning how to sit in my heart. So I had all of that going for me, and that was like a beautiful moment. So strength. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I love this card. I love the potato. This I keep wanting to go back to this potato. Potatoes, you can grow them in a trash can. I discovered that. You can grow them in anything. Potatoes are so hardy and they're so beautiful. There's a beautiful message about potatoes that I will be sharing. Um, it's ancient, you know? It's just like it's kind of like the strength card is saying your intuitive voice is saying take the lead in your life, show the strength. The lions take the lead, have strength, show the strength. So let me just go ahead and read. There's two books, and I'm going to go and read the short description. It's just fun to do both. So let's go here. As a lion, the lion symbolic of rulership. Strength represents the law of self. Strength is free and controlled, self-domain, true, total expression of your being. It's symbolized by the headdress, Shu, Egyptian god, Chu, god of air, who brought order out of chaos, like the goddess Kanya. Um, maintain domain over your mind. The pull of fury water symbolize your emotional control. The hand on the lion's face represents domain over your physical and animal lust and appetites. That means self-control. The person is a symbol of your mastery over your worldly life. Your supportive, non-possessive hands represents a freedom of expression and give your attributes like the singing bird and the blossoming flower. Don't be afraid to declare yourself and show your colors. Oh, isn't that true? Have the courage of the lion to be yourself. Like the half human, half man face. Where is that? Half human, half man face. Hmm. Half animal face right there. You can put on many masks, be versatile, a player of many roles, as a fragile but strong egg and a butterfly. Express yourself in yin and yang. I have been saying that all year long since 2022. It's so important that even I say in my video recently, the yin and the yang. Walk through that. Be aware of that energy. What it's within us. Strength is living in full accordance with the undiluted um, multiplicity of your spirit. Undiluted multiplicity of your spirit, and I love that because I feel like I am more spiritual. I don't have a religion. If you what I say, I take different modalities and my treasure chest of gifts within me and the mentors that have come around me and guide me, and I put all of that into the undiluted multiplicity of your spirit. That's so beautiful. I call it what am I saying? I think I had a word, um 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 the eclecta, spiritually eclectic. Yeah, that's what I said. The shadow or okay, so that's beautiful. Okay, I love that. So let's just dive into the book because he talks so much. As a lion and a Leo, strength represents the rulership and control, which translates into the law of self-domain. This means the full and free but controlled expression of mind, heart, body, and spirit in yin and yang form. Strength is total living. Live in full accordance with the undiluted multiplicity of your being. Strengths number 11 has double ones, symbolize your confidence and self-assured expression of the music. I always get this name. Um, musician abilities. Number 1, following fortune. Number 10, act upon fortune's attunement and resources. Oh, attainments and resources. Fortunes, act upon fortune's attainments and resources. That's a beautiful message. I love that. The digits of number 11 added together create 2, symbolizes dualistic expression yin and yang. This dualistic versatility is what gives strength to strength. This is in accordance with the Kabbalah letter name for strength, Thoth, Teth, which means snake. Like the snake, strengthened represents the fiery yang quality of a snake, like the Kundalini energy source, and also the watery yin flexibility of the surface, the simple snake, the simple snake, supple, simple, soft, simple. Oh, that's a funny word. The strength and archetype was a capacity to destroy poisonous qualities of the snake. And the power to regenerate and heal. The snake's ability to shed old skin. Again, dual qualities of the snake. There's a tiny little snake in my kitchen, in my bathroom yesterday. 'Cause, I'm up here in Mexico and everything's so wide open. I'm out here in nature. I'm in my lovely, I call it my penthouse treehouse. So it's just so beautiful. I just picked it up and made sure it got to a different place other than in my bathroom, and feeling a lot of that Kundalini energy since January 2022. So it's just been revving up till now. The origin of the word strength is from the Old English strengthus. I pronounced that terribly. Hercules and Samson's. A raw physical yang represents of the strength archetypes. Hercules, more refined in the yin mythology figures associated with the archetypes of the Egyptian cat goddess Bastet and Sekat, Sekat, which is so beautiful. The feminine qualities, I think that's just beautiful. It's such a beautiful. All Egyptian beautifulness. Isis, the priest, is the moon goddess. Interestingly, the number 11 associated with the priest number 2 in the tarot. Strength, like the priestess, pose cat-like sensitivity, patience, and ability to see in the dark. Oh, that's so beautiful. I have this cat that just keeps popping up through the rooftop. I think he pops around and has his little litter box in the woods behind me. And he scares the heck out of me because he pops up in the middle of the night around 10, and I usually have my lights off, and it's hilarious. So that just reminds me of this moment. So the cats can see in the dark, and we need to acquire that a little bit ourselves. Be like a cat. The lion tamer is an appropriate, popular methodological aspect of strength, for it represents ability to harness our cat-like qualities. And the traditional tarot strength is a complete with a lady holding the jaws of a lion, symbolic of tame your lion powers and drive. Interesting. I love it when he always adds in the ruins. So the ruins represent protection and victory. The attributes of strength is through metaphysical communication with animals, and the power of human spirit is preserved. Find your power or medicine animal that gives you strength. Mm. Okay, so in I Ching, he says the taming of your natural nature represents by strength, according with the K, it's the hologram, the hexagram number 26, Tai Cha, CHU, the taming power of the great. The hexagram is composed of two Trigrams kin and chin, and kin means keeping still, patient, which produces great power. Chin points to strong creative power. This is restraint, taming, here of power. And yet the time of obstacles is past. The energy long dammed up by inhabitation forces its way out and achieves great success. Oh, I can feel that. Oh gosh, it's like when you've been wanting to like do something for so long, and it's like you feel like, why hasn't it happened? It's time. Now is time. So, saying all that, and planet, like its ruling planet, Leo, the sun, strength represents a coming out, a breaking through, mm, expanding, thrust. What was that other word? Transcend. That was that root chakra. Transcend. And this is the throat. This is the mind's eye. Ah, strength represents the coming out or breaking through. Strength in its sun like essence is a creative source. It must be strong to force through denser and duller energy. Strength stands out and is felt like others and is felt by others and it as others and it drives to give new life. Ah, so amazing. This reminded me of this. I don't know. This looks like not only is it screaming, it looks like it's screaming like Waka's screaming right now, but look at that expression, and it looks like it's a baby hawk. And if I know, and if you know, and I know anything about hawks, when the mother and the eagles, when the mothers are ready for the babies to just go and be out in the world, they just toss them out. They give them some lessons, and then when it's just time, the mommy's instinct knows, but the baby's like, "What? You just tossed me out. I don't know if I'm ready." This is you. This is me. This is all of us. We are so ready for this tossing out. And we are the butterflies. We are the butterflies. New life. Caterpillar went through that winter stage. Now we're coming to be the butterflies. So each of these pictures he talks about. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to speak them and point to them. Lion head, the mental. State your ideals vigorously, hold your ideals strongly, think boldly. Emotion, the fine bird's expression. Oh, okay, there we go. Feeling intensely, pronounce your feelings. The physical, lion, be strong, muscular, but simple. SUPPL, that means soft, simple, simple, simple. Oh, help me with that. Fulfill your animal habits and drives. Follow your instincts, sense, and taste. Oh, I love that. Okay, so the building construction action in the world. So these are the buildings. I forget what they. Okay, Parthans. Construct your creative energy. Use your ego to build your name. Establish your territory. Act majestically. Build your build for longevity. That's why they're showing these anthem theater. These have been around forever. We still see them, and we still see them. Okay, so the spirit wisdom, hands supporting the face. That there, hands supporting the face. Give yourselves, give yourself self consent. Be yourself, accept yourself, and control yourself. Oh, that's a beautiful message. Okay, so this is what he does when he talks about the oracle universe, the strength part. So the Leo astrology, be courageous, be creative, be dignified, and outrageous. Like Waka is being right now. Outrageous. Be outrageous. Just do it. He does this every day on all day, and I love it. So the sun, exercise your power and influence. You can make others feel great or small. So the fire, the alchemy. You are volatile, changeable, explosive, and enigmatic. So the time, Leo, July and August are times for great courage. So you know what we do now, what I do now, build up to that. I have so many amazing plans of doing events for helping people walk into their spiritual essence. And I have all that I've created. And so I look forward to August and July because it's my birthday month, July, at the end of July. So a lot of fire in me. Need the sun. So that's why I popped to Mexico. So breaking out of the egg. It's time to destroy, break through, and create. Oh, that's so true, so true, so true. So the lions, the stone of the lions. Go for your place of strength, your power spot. For me, my power spot is being still and just really hearing myself, and then then I go. So the structures, the momentum, the monumental structures, find the place where you can make a statement, get your point across, have impact, make a mark, and leave a legacy and a lasting impression. I love that. I do nothing unless it's to sponsor the children. You will find information about that on my website, Just Be Today. I sponsor the Youth Care Children, youthcare.org in Seattle, Washington. I sponsor the Days for Girls. That's global nationwide. And I'm about to sponsor the Turtles in Mexico when I get a chance. And all that I do, all of my events, if you go to any of my events, when you come to any of my events, I will always use some of the proceeds to sponsor some organization that is dear to my heart. So I just think that's the most wonderful thing to do in the world. That's just pure love for me. So, okay, the shaman in me, the shaman in us, be natural yet kind, kingly, hunt, provide, organize the social order. So, the butterfly, do not be afraid to change. Be strong regardless of size and form. In spite of your fragile, you, in spite of your fragility, you are strong. So the pink flower, be unafraid to stand out, be colorful, be noticed, be sexual, act erotically. Oh, I love that. Just be. That's the name of my website. Just be. Be all you can be. So let's look at the red. So that means show your fire. Be upbeat and act now. Act now. Yeah, something was just saying, put my red shot on, put my red shot on. Love it. So, okay, the psychochemistry is the mass. Be versatile, act, be able to play different roles. The world's a stage for you. I so believe that is so true. It's such a beautiful world out there. Just be out in the world as you are supposed to be. Okay, so the Egyptian headrest, and I love that. These are so amazing. They make these in Africa, and it's so amazing that they make these in Egypt, and I think they're probably in other countries. So bring order into your life and structure to your dreams. Mm. So this shapes you, so the conic and the hand shape. You are an artist in some ways. Use your imagination, act creatively in your impulses. I love that. So you were all artists, and we just do it in different ways through music, through dancing, through art, through all that we are, and we're so gifted in our spiritual beings. And I just hope you um, take this strength card with you and carry this through the whole month of February. Just carry it with you the whole month of February, and just take this energy flow with you, and dig deep for that strength within you. Um, you know, it's there. So I'm gonna okay, so let's just read a little bit more. The tarot oracle reading is meant to confirm strength by affirming all of your individual qualities. Tarot gives you strength by helping you see your many qualities through its rich and diverse symbols. Each card symbolizes like the calling of the smallest bird, that I am, that I do possess all the virtues of the universe. Hmm. Keep the strength card in mind during your consultation of the article. You are individualist will be constantly affirmed. Strength means being yourself, being authentic, which is to follow and express your own desires, your own feelings, your own passion, your own beliefs, your own instincts. To be yourself means to have cat-like self. perceptivity, to be sensitive to what you are feeling at every moment. This is an uncensored self observation. The neutral observation is your higher self, which naturally adjusts your behavior. Non judgmental self awareness is the light but controlling hand that you have on yourself. This is symbolized by the hand and the line of the strength card. Being yourself means knowing yourself. To know yourself, be like an animal. Do what comes naturally to you without engaging into self doubt. Being yourself as aware of self aware, uncensored, spontaneous behavior. Spontaneous behavior. Love that. Be yourself, and that's what I say. When you dance, it just gives you a chance to be yourself. Do you. So I hope today you dance. I hope this morning you woke up and you dance. And I hope you're dancing right now. It's me. Love this. This is so beautiful. So that was the mind's eye. And so now we're going to just go pop to number 7, the crowns. That was number 6. So the throat was the 5. Mind's eye, third chakra, third eye, should I say, 6th chakra. And it's the crown. We're going to pop up to, and I'm so happy that I love Elaine Fairchild, and she just happened to have this beautiful white oracle. And the beautiful picture that is here and the card that was picked was the perfume of Sophia. You will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. To create space for healing and resolution, connect to your body and ground yourself in here and now with body friendly practices. Love that wording. Body friendly practices. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even through unconfusing circumstances, where one moment you are sure the answer is no, and the next moment you are sure it is yes. Give up trying to figure out the answer right now and remain open with positive but relaxed expectations. That clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to divine timing. That goes that being patient, being patient. Trust that your question about life will be answered even now. You are in the process of working your way toward the answer that will bring you clarity and higher understanding. There is a kindness to how the universe delivers a message. Gentle, gentle, gentle. So beautiful. Soft voice. There is a story of 3 rabbis who went into a room and saw God. One rabbi dropped dead, the other one went crazy, and the third one became enlightened. It was the same room, the same divine presence. So, what accounts for the different outcomes? When we are ready of knowledge, divine guidance is incredibly helpful and healing. However, we may need certain experience to become ready. There is such a grace in veiling a truth as in revealing it. Ooh, let me reread that. That didn't really register. There is such a grace in veiling a truth as revealing it. Ooh. There is a beautiful Sufu teaching that destiny is granted with compassion. Destiny is granted with compassion. And this is driving me crazy. No, okay. I just had to fix it. Anyway, okay. There's a beautiful Sufu teaching that destiny is granted with compassion. There is a time to prepare for knowledge, a time to receive it, and a time to live it. So true. There is danger in trying to force knowledge. Force is the desire to process faster than is naturally taking place. It is disconnected from your natural rhythm. The sacred feminine, the power of knowing, the divine timing, the article of the perfume of Sophie asks to you to trust your nose. The spiritual symbolicism of the ability to smell is the capacity of discernment. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That is just all about the nose. It's just the nose, discernment. That's what that. Okay, in the word of Juliet in the Roman and Rome, Rome. Romeo and Juliet, a rose may a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. The nose knows. As you lean into the natural timing, rather than trying to force something to happen, you'll remain connected to your own ground of being. You won't be pushed to get ahead. You won't be pushing to get ahead. You'll be in connection with yourself. You'll be able to sense your body and soul that might otherwise confuse your mind, which is tendency to argue first first one way then the other. You will instinctively sniff out the truth of a situation, then shall you be able to do something useful with the knowledge. That's that be still moment, however long it takes. Developing the patience required to see us through times when we cannot know something. We will trust and use, and hopefully some equanimity. Equanimity is an important part of our soul journey. If such times evoke fearful and negative predictions or anxiety based on a lack of belief that you can deal with whatever arises will with grace and dignity, then work on these issues. Let me read that again. If such times evoke fearful and negative predictions or anxiety based on a lack of belief that you can deal with whatever arises with grace and dignity. I love that word, grace and dignity. Then work on these issues. Do what you can now. Leave anything else up to the loving and wise workings of the universe. If you are pushing for a solution, an answer, and an understanding before it's time for you to know it, you'll feel frustrated. It will be more constructive and enjoyable for you to engage with what is. While it requires the development of your character, the capacity for patience, for trust and faith. Faith, faith, faith got me here. For commitment and devotion, even when there is no evidence you shall succeed. Yes, think it likely it shall. Especially if you're carving a path, like that word, carving a path, that is unique and creative. To live in such a way is a wonderful, courageous, and inspiring, and requires spiritual maturity. Ooh. Aligning yourself with a greater wisdom and timing and surrendering yourself in its service is the base of a spiritual maturity. You will have your answers, and in turn, you're doing beautiful, continuing your journey. I love that. I so resonate with this. And what is that? 12, the 3, 1, 2, 12, 3. Body, mind, and spirit. Body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, body, soul, and spirit. All of that is beautiful. The message is beautiful. You know, like they say, I was receiving a lot of messages about 9 months ago, and something just kept saying, Raquel, Astralight, give yourself a spiritual name. Hear that. And I did, and I started my YouTube in June. And I received a lot of beautiful messages when I went to Mount Shasta in June, is when I started my tarot card readings. I have a the Lion's Gate opened up in June, and I have my first tarot card readings, and you'll see that in my videos. So check out the Lion's Gate. All of that energy has brought us to this moment now. All of that energy was built up, and I sat, was really quiet for about 9 months, a long time. Or maybe it was not nine, it was 120 days, something like that. But I've carried that beautiful, let's carry that beautiful energy of the crown. Let's bring that to our God within. I am you, you're it with me, me. And we just get that message of be still, be patient. Be still, be patient. Be patient and gentle with yourself. Okay, so like I said, in the beginning, I always skip and go back to the heart. I skip and I integrate all of these chakras to the heart. The root, the sacral, the solar, the throat, the third eye, the crown, and I bring that all and I weave it into the heart. And the message that the heart has for us is dance of the butterfly queen. And I just was saying that's the message that I've been saying. Dance, dance, dance. So I'm going to just go and read. A pure heart, a sincere love attracts divine grace. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. When the grace of Kuan, butterfly queen, which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged character of the light, you cannot restrain that divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it can unfold with divine perfection. Allow the butterfly queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation. Now, beloved one, with lightness of step and grace in your heart. The divine grace flows through the butterfly queen with the lightness of touch and with great joy. She bestows blessings of healing, empowerment, and liberation. It flows to those in genuine need and who are ready to receive it. It flows to those in genuine need and who are ready to receive it. There are no limits. That is what's possible with divine grace. It is the power that the butterfly queen, Kuan, allows to flow through the pure channel of her heart. So fitting. Kuan encourages you to be ready to receive grace and choose to let go of striving and trying and instead to turn your heart, calling out to unconditional divine love and the the beloved Kuan to dance her grace through your life. So beautiful. Kuan Yin is not suddenly having a valuable lesson taken. Oh, is not suddenly having a valuable. Oh, let me just begin again. Divine grace is not suddenly having a valuable lesson taken away from you. It is the intervention of compassion, unconditionally loving, divine intelligence that helps you realize that you have learned what you can, and now it's time for you to be assisted out of the situation, to be lifted up into a new vibrational experience. New, brand new. We are brand new, shifting it all. Turn your mind to the expectations of peaceful resolution. I love that. And inspirational assistance. Resolution, peaceful resolution, and inspirational assistance. Come on, guides and angels. Thank you. Let go of deep feelings of unworthiness that requires that you must continue to struggle with limited resources of your own. Surrender false notions that allowing others to assist you is dependency. Whether those others in your human form or your spiritual form in your inner planes. It is non dependency to allow yourself to be assisted and to assist others. You're not handing over your power, you're allowing empowered divine relationship to make, ooh, that's feeling that one deep. The emotions are coming. Woohoo. Make your power grow. You are not handing over your power. You're allowing empowered divine relationship to make your power grow so that you can rise above the blessed and be blessed. Butterfly Queen urges you not to let the heaviness of situations go. Allow your heart to become light as air, as through the Butterfly Queen dance like trickling your heart so lightly now. Her grace is reaching to you now, beloved. You feel that? Oh, I felt that. That was deep. I resonate with this beautiful Butterfly Queen. I resonate. I am you, you are me. I have experiencing this personally in my life. I've had to ask for help to expand within becoming me. I've asked for assistance and technology, editing my, to say, think of asking someone to help me edit my words. I have a workbook that I've been working on, Finding the Mentor, No More Fear, and a 4-week program that I'm putting out next month called Awakening to You. And I have to have people edit my words, and it's content, and it's my my spiritual messages, or my words in my heart, and I have to trust that person. So I asked that person, and he said yes. So I'm forever honored, forever honored, forever honored. And I forever love to be of service to people's hearts when I know the Spirit is asking me to do such a thing. And I know that my spirit finds joy in it. So if I offer my services to you, it's because I love you. And I have so much love in my heart. So this is a perfect moment to end with the heart. So discover your happy in your heart, love, compassion for self, and when you sit in your heart daily, you so can give that back to others, and they so can feel it. So I am going to say I should close with this. Was there a number on here? Let me double check. There's a 5. Yes. Transcend. That was that inner knowing, freedom, curiosity, change. That was number 5. And you know, I believe we're butterflies. We all are. We've been through a lot. I feel like we're in the cocoon for about 2 years. And for me, I feel like I've been in a cocoon for about 100 years. And now it's time to come out of the cocoon and be the butterfly and spread my wings and share my gifts. So before I close, I will love to, I'm so honored that you found your way here. And so for those who comment, thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate that. And thank you for just coming to just listen. And please share if this will resonate with anyone else's heart and their spirit. Please share my YouTube. And in the description, you will see that I do offer tarot card readings and oracle readings. And if you go to my YouTube, my website, justbetoday.com, you will see that I offer Reiki and Akashic Records readings and all of that good stuff for your spirit that is awakening to the true essence of who you are come here to be. And I know as I have living on this earth, finding my purpose was extremely important to me. That's why I do what I do. I found my purpose, and do what you love and be in your heart and be love. And namaste. One more thing. There's a contest. I almost forgot. If you do a comment, leave a comment. I will pick a contest February the 18th. I'm going to do a live TikTok moment, and I will pick one winner that subscribes, leaves a comment, and I will announce that on the TikTok moment. And I will say you get a free reading, and I'm so honored that you have made your way here, the Lighthouse, and thank you again for coming, and namaste, my heart to your heart. And dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance.